All right, here we go. I got my bucket of clay out and I'm gonna start working with it, but wait a second. Something's weird. Oh no. I left it in my car. Oh, it looks kind of weird. Oh my goodness, there's frost on it. This is crazy. Oh, the clay is pulling apart and wait, let me show you. It's weird. Oh no. There's cracks and there's frost and what am I gonna do? I need to start my project. Let me think. I got an idea. Okay, I am going to take my bucket and fill it up with some warm water. Not all the way. And I'm going to make sure that my clay is bagged up and there's no hole in the bag and it's twisted closed. I actually have a couple bags of clay, and so I'm going to put them all in here. If you have really dry clay, this works too. Keep it in the water, bagged up. I'm going to let it soak for 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to check my clay. I'm just going to check to make sure that it seems to be working before I take it all the way out. If it seems like it's too dry or it's still not thawed, keep it in there longer. If it feels good, take it out. Let's take a look here. Oh my gosh, look, there's no more frost. And that clay that was kind of separating apart seems to be back together, but I'm not quite done. I need to go and wedge this. So wedging is a way to mix your clay. What I'm doing is I'm taking a cloth towel and I'm taping it down onto my table. I'm using some duct tape because, duct tape is awesome. What I'm doing with this cloth is that, on the surface, your clay, normally your tables are kind of slippery and very smooth, and clay is going to stick to that, and you're going to have some problems. So I've found if I can put down just a piece of fabric or wax paper, it helps me to get my clay unstuck or not sticking to the table. However, I'm going to be wedging, so I'm going to be moving around, and I actually want the cloth to help absorb some water. So the cloth is really the best material right now. So I've taken my clay out of the bag. It is super wet. It's almost too wet. It's really sticky and not good to work with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of knead the clay. There's a couple different ways you can do it. One is called the ram's head, and that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing the clay away with my palms and picking it up with my fingers. The clay was so wet that I have to move around, and you can see that the cloth is starting to draw out some moisture from my clay. Now, you want to do this when you've, tried to rehydrate your clay, you've thawed out your clay, and even when you're trying to use multiple chunks of clay together and you want to combine them into one full chunk of clay. So wedging is great. It helps adjust the moisture, it helps remove air bubbles, and it just makes your clay much more workable. Now, how long do I have to wedge this for? I like to say until you like the consistency of your clay. You can see I keep kind of working until I like it. And now you can see that this once frozen piece of clay, 35 minutes later, is good to go.